Hi guys, so I decided to record like my first official video on the channel that's just like how to do a pretty mellow scene hair kind of thing, but more of like a starting off with getting people used to, a different hairstyle. I'm that kind of person. I will never just like walk into school completely different, just because I like to ease into it a little bit more, and then if you're the kind of person who gets teased a lot, it won't be as bad. So that's what this video is going to be. So what I'm going to use is this little Conair teasing brush. It has like the little extra little combs in there, and then it has the root lifter part. I have this Studio Line L'Oreal Out of Bed Texturizer. I really like this stuff, and it smells really good. It's just a little white texturizer in there. It's like $5, and this will last for a really long time. And then I use the Volumax hairspray. I use the freezing spray. It lasts 24 hours, and I really like that. So those are the only three things I'm going to use. I got my hair cut last week so that I could do this look a little bit better by getting more of a side bang. So I keep them down in my face most of the time. But since I can't show you straightening my hair, I just pull them off over here to the side and then straighten them like that, and then pull them back over, and it gets it more like in your face kind of look. So we're going to start by taking our little Conair brush and our hairspray. And I will pick up a piece, I'll skip back a little bit, right about there, and brush it up real quick so it's nice. And then just spray hairspray into the roots. And then just tease it back with the brush. Okay, so it'll be super attractive right now. And then I'll do that in several places going around my head. And you want to keep your teasing brush going fairly rapidly. Make sure that if you do this regularly, you use a really good shampoo that's going to prevent too much damage to your hair, because this isn't necessarily super good for it. But it's the only way to get that really pumped up look. At least that I've discovered. If you guys know another way, please let me know, because this can be a pain in the ass. Right now, don't really worry about how messy it looks. You're going to even it out in a few seconds. But just make sure it's really nice and filled with volume. So TV turned back on. So just keep it very big. For your bangs, you can make them big, or you can just leave them how they are. I like to leave them how they are, just so that the rest of my hair is a little bit more noticeable. And I don't like to do too much volume in any one single spot. So I do leave those down. And then we're going to get this general big area of volume. This part can be a little bit frustrating, and you may want to bring some pieces over so it evens out a little bit more. But once you have your general volume, you're just going to go lightly over the top of your hair again with this side, just so that the top isn't matted. So that way when you look up close, you can't really tell that you've been teasing it. It just looks like you have a lot of volume. So one of the final things that I do with the hairspray is I'll put my fingers in it like this, shake it back and forth, and just do short little bursts. That'll get just a little bit more volume without the teasing. And be sure you do that all the way around your head. You don't want the back of your hair to lie super, super flat. Okay. So once you finish with that, you don't have to use this specific texturizer. You can use any kind of texturizer. You don't even need to use a texturizer. I just like to make my bangs a little bit more piecey. But I'll take 2 or 3 fingers and just put it in and get it warm in my hand so that you can use it just a little bit better. And I'll just kind of get these a little bit piecier. Okay, and then just get a little bit more. You don't need to use all your fingers again, but you can. And just get a few of these little side pieces. And then, if you don't like the volume it's at, you can either add more or you can brush it out a little bit and take it down. But this is just kind of like a general, a little bit more notice me hair. And then something else you can do if you are more that style like I am is you can straighten the pieces under it. So this part's really full of volume and then this part's straight. That looks pretty cool too, but I don't recommend that for the first few times you do it. I'd keep it pretty big in general. So this is that look. It's really quick, it's really easy. I do it in the morning. It'll take me like an extra 5 minutes to get ready. And that is my first video. Next I'll be doing a quick makeup one, so be sure to check that out.